Hello, this is a new additional video I record in 2025. In the past 10 years, I'm using iauzzy as a simple example to help the new student to getting on to experience how to use the behavioral analysis as well as the code analysis by putting it under the control of a debugger. In the past, we used Oli debug. Now we are using x64 DBG. And starting from last year, I tried to show to the student, hey, actually, if you want to identify the exclusive OR function, and then you can use a tool offered uh, by a researcher, can't remember his name now. Uh, his tool is called Exclusive Search exe. Yeah, I remember his name, Victor Steven. So I try to type, for example, try to find MMBAS, all cap uppercase, and it will show me what is the offset of unpacked um, by UPX dash D option QQT or iauzzy, and it will show me the offset location. Then I will try also using QQT as an example. It shows me that the key, exclusive OR key, is FE. For the MMBAS is A9. Of course, you can find that, hey, are there any more key using by some others? So I type ISFS, you will find FB, the same key. However, 88CC is different at the location of 2C66. But all the others is not my concern. So I uh, try to find the QQT. If I want to modify QQT as MMC or Hong Kong view, can I do this on the encrypted? Can I do this on the unpacked QQT and then convert into another version of the tool so that let the student think that they are analyzing a different malware because the hash will be different. Then I will try to search using by installing the file insight and then find the offset relative, not relative, is absolute offset of the uh, 3F09. And then I find this AAAF, 8F, and then DF. That means 9E converted by the key of FE. Then I can get the unpacked QQT or the iauzzy and change the uh, dropped program into other names. However, uh, I if I want to do the manual unpacking to show to the student in the code and first section, the code analysis lecture. So in this year, we change it. We change it. We recorded a video completely on our new virtual machine on the 64-bit environment. Then I try to using the skill set to by um, monitoring the push AD register location and then set up a hardware access big point on the D word whenever it come back again. Then I may be able to identify the original entry point, and then I try to use Scali to unpack it instead of using UPX-D option. Once I unpack it, and I find it's very interesting when I double click the command and I found, wow, the key, I mean the exclusive OR key changed. If I change something, and also the QQT is no more using QQT, it's using another binary name called sysupd for this sysupd.exe. And then the key changed to 89 instead of FB. Previously is FB. You see, QQT is FB. The offset location is changed from VF09 to 4545. Okay, now I try to do a live demo and record this for additional information for you to think about why it changed something like that. Okay, let me go to the virtual machine and do the monitoring. Okay, I restart my initial snapshot. So I got everything. Make sure one thing is my network internet connected adapter is disabled. So simply I just go to here and find the sample called iauzzy. I make a copy right here to the temp, infected as the password. So I get here. I don't need to do anything, but what I have to do is drag into X60 or 96. Automatically, it select the X32 DBG to do the testing. So I'm in the ntdl.dll. Then I need to go to the return run to user code. Okay, I got the user code region. So the first instruction is push AD, and then everything will push to the stack. So I step over. So I got the information as 19FF54. Okay, that is ESP, the new base point, stack pointer. So how about dump this in dump1? Now you better monitor one thing. The next instruction is move something to the ESI. The move is move basically the address to the ESI, and then it will go some other things. So I don't need to do anything except I just want to set a breakpoint right here. This time I would like to set up a memory breakpoint, hardware breakpoint. But right now it seems my section, because previously I already created some breakpoint, let me remove the breakpoint in the hardware so that it is clean. Now I do it here again, go to create hardware access breakpoint, a D word. Whenever I want to access my program one and to the state, if it go to 19FF54, it will break. 19FF54 is the location that previously pushed it to ESP. Okay, seems okay that I run it. Now I'm in the location right here. You will see that why it stopped because the program tried to get back all the CPU register information by calling referencing it. One way is using pop AD, or maybe it do something right here. It moves something to the EAX register. So EAX register is 19FFCC. But previously, we store up the hardware SF breakpoint as 19FF54. So if I can move something to here to EAX, maybe is what we need to see. But it is not FF F54. It is FE4. So it must be do some adjustment right here. So let me try to see. Remember this screen, 19FE4. It needs to be changed to FF54. That is my assumption. So we change. Okay, it look bad. It look bad. Oh, I don't want to see this look bad. Let me set a breakpoint right here and then click run. Why it stopped here? Because it's still assessing the breakpoint. So let me remove the breakpoint. Remove the hardware breakpoint. Okay, because previously with the hardware breakpoint we set up. So let me run it again. So I can stop it right here. Okay, so this looks like okay, but not exactly the place of FF54. But FF54 already changed. Nothing right here. Okay, so I have no idea what was it. Maybe I misinterpreted, but forget it. Right now, I just want to make sure I can find the original entry point and OEP. Uh, you will see here, yeah, I got a drum here. Go to 11CB on RVA. Then let me jump into it. Oh, I remember now. Uh, if we do the UPH-T, when we load the sample inside the debugger, go to user code, I stop at 11CB. If I put this to the IDA code, it also start location of 11CB. I hope I already find the original entry point. One thing I can ensure whether I'm in the original entry point or not. Of course, one of the functions, maybe you find any function per log, maybe one of the hints. Another is I can find all the string right there. How can I confirm that? Let me right click right here and go to search for this region and then go to string references. Powerful. We got everything right here. Okay. We got all the information that I need to see in this network version 1.0. Okay, I'm comfortable this is original entry point. But the point is, even though it's running in here, it released from the packed code into running the packed code to release the original code text section into this area, but we still need to fix the import adjust table so that the function can call the import library in the correct way. So what we are going to do is we try to use a plugin called Scala. So using Scala is not difficult. Just find and click this icon right here, and then IAT auto search. So you already have somewhere find the virtual address and the size of the IAT. I use the function of get inputs. So I got everything in a logical way. This is the input that I need to use, and which function needs to be used. It shows the RVA with relative virtual address and then each function name. But everything looks good, so I have to do this this binder. The Scala already give you the dump function and add the dump underscore after the IA uses at one. But this is not sufficient. We need to fix this dump. So we click that icon called fix dump. Now I finish everything. It looks okay. So I can close my debugger right now. Now I have two function. Two new file create. One is called dump and another is dump as Scala. This is the one I need to check whether they are in a proper way of the PE file. First of all, I put it in the PE studio, just like I am doing a basic code check in normal way. So I find the entropy is dropped and then the everything looks okay. 11CB is RVA. It also detects the signature of Microsoft Linker, Visual Studio 2.0 previously using this and that to UPX. And also the compiled time should be the same as just like the unpacking the binary of iauzzy by using upx-d option. And then I can find the file name. Okay, everything okay, looks correct. The the header seems okay. The size, the PE size, 4550. Of course, MZ must be correct. And nothing weird. The section size may be a little bit different, but also three section, four section right here. And yes, you can fairly neglect these um, section name, even though should be a .text text section, but it doesn't look like that. And then we have some other location, the offset of the virtual address from beginning to the end, library, two libraries, maliciousness, and any information additional want to see. The string character still you can be able to find the exclamation mark, whatever command. I call this QQT command. It looks everything okay. Yeah. How about put it inside the IDE code to see whether it's working in order or not? What happened? Okay, come on, give me something. Okay, try again. Yeah, this one is a little bit better. Okay, I have the start. You get familiar with that. Then go to the call function and call to 4014.exe, and you will find the dropper. Yeah, find the dropper and the call function, create file, the branching right here to go to the 1 to A3, which is the encryption and decryption routine. Okay. Also see the manual allocation and go to 339C and then, yeah, it looks everything okay. So this is supposed the same as the UPX-D option unpack the binary. Then what if we want to see some more thing? What if we want to run it? I don't need to run it in the um, debugger, but I want to show you what's going on of this function. The new menu unpacked binary, are they performing the same activity? How about I do one more thing? I do a behavioral analysis running of these Scala unpacked IAU subset Y. So let me kickstart the Figmat. Yeah, usually normal bin. And I don't want to kickstart the round shot because the round shot will not resolve anything in the loopback adapter. So I skip that part and let me run this. Pay attention to the hacker, a process hacker. Yeah, you find the amazing thing right here. It is not QQT. It is called SYSUPD. So let me post down the narrow bin, Control C. I hope it works, but maybe I close it accidentally. It doesn't work in my way of intended. So I just want to show you the sys up UPD. So I terminate it. Now let me ask you a question. What do you think in the system would? Can you find QQT? Yeah, I'm quite sure you guys are smart. It won't be able to find QQT, but you can find sys UPD. Okay. Yeah. What's the hash of the sys UPD? You can use the built-in function right here. The hash is this one. Then what's the hash of the unpack, the scalar unpack, the unpack that one? Yeah, yeah, please help me. Yeah, I go to the 10. This one, what is this hash? They're the same, except one thing, except its location, except is the name from QQT changed to SYSUPD. Okay, so what if I try to type the command of the exclusive or search? Uh, okay, I need to go to C2 code. It's not here. It should be in tools, basic, I think. Yeah, exclusive or search. Exclusive or search. exe, the search function. See if I can find QQT. Okay. I'm referring to Windows. Now this time I'm using sys, not sys UPD. And then I type QQT. Uh, yeah, I found QQT, a lot of QQT, but I don't find a QQT exclusive or key. Hmm. Then what if I type sys UPD? Yeah, I find that UPD. But the point is, well, the location and the key change. The location changed to 4545 and the key changed to 89. What if I want to check the original one? I mean, the original one is the UPD one. So I open another prompt. I UP X dash one option. I let me check whether this iauzzy why is the original one. Yeah, you see only 8,000 bytes. So let me change it by using UPX dash D. Yeah, it changed to 16 byte. Now this is the UPX dash unpacked version. Now, if I want to do some more checking, I do the same thing but referring to different file in the temp file. I use as Y QQT. Yes, you can find QQT here at the offset of FB, at the offset of 3F09, and the exclusive OR key is FB. But the manual unpacked one is 89, so it releases different information right here. So if you really want to check the source code, the offset, I want to check the new one. For example, the old one, see whether I mean the UPX unpacked IAU as a Y. Uh, if I want to check if in the offset of 4545, can we find this sysupd.exe? Or if I can go to the new sysupd.exe, the menu unpacked iauzzy by scalar, see whether I can find 3F09. Okay, so the file insight is a text editor. It's easier for us to use. I built in here. I put it right here. And you can go to support tool, file insight, and do the installation. So you install it. You can play with these to do the editing of a binary byte by byte, actually. So let me first go to here. I try to load the UPX unpacked binary, that is iauzzy. Yeah, when you're using UPX-D, it will unpack it, unpack a UPX and a UPX packed binary, but it won't create a new file. It just using the same file to replace it. So where I need to go to search, I need to go to the location that is what is it? That is 3F09. 3F09. So I go to not relative from the offset. I go to absolute 0x 3F 3F what? 3F09. Yes, I can find the exclusive OR value of the qqt.exe. Then see if on the iauzzy can I find 4545 in the manually unpacked iauzzy. So now I go to absolute location, make sure it is not absolute, not relative, it must be absolute. 4545. I don't, the binary do not have 4545 inside. I linearly go to the end, actually, the location. Yeah, yes. The manual unpacked it with enlarged the size. I cannot find the information that I want. I still be able to find QQT only in the UPX unpacked version. Now let me go to check this one, the newly created Scarlet, the manual unpacked the iauzzy by using Scarlet to recreate the IAT. They look like the same when put in the running on the running in the debugger, and also monitor and checked it by the IDA Pro, but the size is different for manual and pack version. Now let me go to do a search. Let me go to 4545 absolute. Well, we see something like here. The size basically is sysupd.exe, but the point is we are using different keys, so you doesn't look like the same. Now, what if I go to the original iauzzy location by exclusive OR of the key FB? So I go to VF09. There's nothing right here in the new binary. Yeah, that is the only thing I can find by using different kind of tool to make some change of it. And I can only show you the difference. I cannot give you an explanation. Maybe by unpacking by UPX, something changed it when compared with when I'm using manual unpack. But the function and everything should be like the same. Maybe the some kind of variable function name, symbol name may change. I have no idea what is going on. But actually, this is the thing that I find. Yeah, for example, I record in Fignet, also MMBest, and the XCC, and I cannot find ISFS. I don't know. Maybe this is the manual unpack one is a little bit different when using our approach. So this is the recording of SYSUPD, and let me go back to my slides. Okay, it seems everything is like that. I don't know, but if I using a manual unpack, um, I use SLI, maybe some function a bit truncate that the ISFS .all connection will not be able to identify. I let you, for those advanced students, if you want to pay more in-depth, um, after watching this video, you can have some more insight and update me after the exam. Okay, this is an additional video and will not be examined, but just for fun. As a malware analyst, you should have different kind of mindset, just like the detective. That is the key skill set you need to learn. So I record this video for fun, for your further reference.